there, I'm Tanisha Broadway, loan officer with Element Mortgage and preferred CalHFA loan officer. Excited you guys to talk about, you already know what I'm ready to talk about. The Dream for All Shared Appreciation Program, it makes its return. Phase 2 is on the way. Let's get into it. The Dream for All program is a first-time home buyer loan, which can give up to 20% down. Now, the 20%, if used all towards the down payment on conventional financing, which you have to be eligible for conventional financing to get this program, would eliminate the need to have mortgage insurance. So when you buy a home, you have a mortgage payment, and your mortgage payment is comprised of like different buckets, right? So you have your principal and interest, that's part of your payment. You have your insurance, the homeowner's insurance, you have the taxes, then you have PMI or mortgage insurance if you put down less than 20%. But if you put down 20%, then you don't have it. So the Dream for All program is a way for you to buy a home with a lower monthly mortgage payment because you don't have to put down the 20%. So if you do get the 20%, you don't have to put the whole 20% towards the down. You could also put 5% of that towards the closing cost. Because if you do put the whole 20% towards the down, you will have to come up with a closing cost for your purchase, which would have to come from you, could come from a gift, family member, something like that. It can also be in the form of a seller credit, which your real estate agent would be working with you with, and I can help with that strategy as well. But you can also split up that money and put some of it towards the down, some of it towards the closing costs. Now, the 20% does have to be paid back. It is not a grant. It is a loan. It's in the form of a silent second. There's no payments attached to it. However, when you go to sell the home, that is when the 20% would be payable back. Or if you refinance a second time, or if you pay the loan off in 30 years, you're gonna have to pay back that 20%. So this loan is not designed for you just to keep it for a short period of time. It is designed for you to stay in the home for a while, okay? Please know that you will have to pay back a portion of your appreciation, thus it being called the shared appreciation. How much back? 20% of the appreciation. Now, it's not designed to take all of your appreciation. So like 30 years from now, let's say you don't refinance, you don't sell the home, now your home's worth, $3 million. Are you going to pay back 20% of that kind of appreciation? No, there is a cap. That amount that you borrowed times 2.5 is the maximum of the appreciation they're going to take. Okay, so that's very important. So another interesting component to the program is it's going to be a randomized selection process. So what that means is once I pre-approve you, then I'm going to give you a pre-approval form. That form you would then upload into the CalHFA's portal when they open the portal, which is expected to open in April. Okay. And it's going to be open for like 30 days. So by the way, you don't have to be the first one the first day to get your form in there. Okay. They know there's going to be people rushing to get in there. So they're saying, hey, you got like 30 days to get your information into the system. Once you're in there, they're going to start randomly selecting people and counties. I don't know how they're going to do it, but if you are selected to receive the voucher, then awesome. Now you're able to shop for a home for the next 90 days. Okay. Now, if you don't get into escrow in 90 days, well, then the voucher is going to expire and go to someone else who is on the waiting list, because there will be a waiting list. Obviously, there's going to be a ton of people who are trying to get the program, and there's just not enough funds to cover all the people that are going to try to apply for the loan. And so you just want to make sure that you get qualified early so that you can have a chance. Early as I mean, if you don't know if you're eligible for the program today, then that's why you need to contact me so we can see if you're eligible for the program. But again, CalHFA, they're trying to come at this very fair this go around, which is awesome. Standard CalHFA guidelines apply. Again, you have to be a first-time home buyer, which means you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years, but they're taking it a step further. You also must be a first-generation home buyer. At least one of the buyers must be a first-gen. What does that mean? That means you have not owned a home in the last 7 years, nor have your parents owned a home in the last 7 years. And if they've passed, when they passed, they didn't own a home. So that's a new component that they're throwing in there. Minimum credit score required is a 660. This is a conventional only program. 660 if your income is below 80% of the area median income based off of whatever county you plan on buying in. 680 credit score if your income is higher. Now, there is an income cap on the Dream for All program. It is 120% of the area median. Every county is going to have a different figure. So to know what your maximum is, you can definitely reach out to me, or you can check out the CalHFA website to get the details on the county incomes. Another standard CalHFA guideline is DTI, debt to income ratio. So maximum is 45% if your credit score is below 700, but if your credit score is above 700, then I can take you to 50% debt to income ratio, which just ultimately allows you to qualify for more house. And in this competitive market, especially if you're buying in California, every little bit helps. Please also note that this program is only available for single family residences. Condos are fine. Certain manufactured properties are fine. A multi-unit will not work for the Dream for All program. Here's another important note about the program. The maximum amount is 20% or no more than $150,000. Okay, so this isn't a first come, first serve program anymore, unlike the first round. This is a randomized selection process now. Now, there are a couple of other tasks that you must do in order to get the Dream for All program. You must take the 2 required CalHFA classes. The first class is the $99 e-course, which CalHFA will provide you a certificate upon completion. This class is also required if you wanted to go with like the CalHFA My Home program. But they also have a Dream for All class that you must take as well. That course is free, and I can provide you with both of those links below. And if the Dream for All program is maybe not the right fit for you, or maybe you don't qualify for the program, don't worry about it. I got options for you. They don't call me the Loan Diva for nothing, okay? No, I'm just saying, if you are looking to become a homeowner and you don't know where to start, I got you. My role, my job is to help customize a loan to fit your needs. Homebuyer education is key to a successful close, and I want to make sure you have all the tools that you need. So make sure you go to my YouTube channel. You better like and subscribe to my channel. I'm here to provide resources, and I appreciate you taking time to watch my video today. All right, y'all.